you remember when you were first held to account? Was that a negative or positive experience? For most of us, it was negative. You didn't complete your homework at school, or perhaps in your first job you didn't do something right. And underneath this is an assumption that people will do a poor job. We've all seen pictures like these that reinforce that we need to hold people accountable. And the term took off in the 1960s. Here's Google's Ngram chart showing the usage of the term. It counts a number of times a word is used in books. So accountability was founded in the rise of managerialism, that the role of the leader was to ensure things got done and were done correctly. And it has remained a key part of leadership ever since, to get people to do things. So why is it so hard? Well, first, there's societal culture. Power distance refers to the extent to which members of a society accept and expect unequal distribution of power and authority. In high power distance cultures, there is a greater reliance on formal rules and procedures, and employees tend to show deference to those in higher positions. In Australia, we want less power distance than we have. It's that core social concept of egalitarianism. Why should someone else tell us what to do? We should all be equal. And then there's organisational culture, the unwritten ground rules. How are things done around here? In some companies, performance is expected and it's discussed regularly. In other organisations, if you do or don't do something, it doesn't matter. There are no consequences, so everyone strives for a really high level of mediocrity. And second is mindset. Some people embrace feedback and change, whereas others just seem to naturally resist it. Carol Dweck's research on a fixed versus growth mindset is one way we can understand this difference. It's easy to give feedback to someone who you know will respond positively. And third is data. Do you have enough information to give to someone to discuss about being accountable for something? The HR manager of a company recently told me that everyone in their business was scored at least a 4 out of 5 on their performance by their manager. How is it possible that everyone is above average? Often, we just don't have the right data to have the conversations we need to have. So being aware of these barriers is the first step in helping people to be accountable for their work.